I do not believe Patrick Mahomes is the best player right now in the NFL. I know everybody's going to say, well, he's won 2 Super Bowls in a row. He's won 3. Look what he's done. It takes a team. It takes also a good coach to help you win a championship. It's not just him. I do not believe Tyreek Hill is the number 1 player right now in the NFL. And I do not believe Myles Garrett is the number 1 player in the NFL, or Christian McCaffrey, or Lamar Jackson. I look at game changers, game wreckers, guys by himself could ruin games. And it doesn't matter who your quarterback is. It doesn't matter what your defense is. You can't stop him. The number 1 player right now in the NFL, Justin Jefferson, that's who the number 1 player in the NFL is. It's not even an argument. That guy, look at what he does. Look at what he did last year without Kirk Cousins. When he came back, the guy still had over 1,000 yards. He still wrecked games. Look, they almost beat the Lions, a team that went to the NFC title game. They almost beat the Lions with a 3rd-string quarterback. Justin Jefferson is the best player right now in the NFL. It's hands down. It is hands down.
18th.
He's 18th.
That's where he is, 18 on this list.
They rated him 18th. When this guy has been the best wide receiver in football. The only reason why Tyreek Hill was rated higher than him is because he played the full season. If Justin Jefferson played the full season, he would have had over 2,000 yards. He had 1,000 yards in 10 games, so 17 games. So he had 7 more games. If he played those 7 games and averaged, 100 yards, the guy would have had 1,800, 1,900 yards. Justin Jefferson is the best player right now in the NFL. He is the best player in the NFL. And my second best player in the NFL is Trent Williams. When Trent Williams is on the field, how many offensive linemen or how many linemen could you compare to him? Nobody. Nobody's comparing to him. When he's 100% healthy, the San Francisco 49ers win. They win. And everybody's like, well, look at the team. Look at the talent that they have around him. He is the one that protects his blind side. Brock Purdy is not a good quarterback. And if you watch the Super Bowl and Trent Williams was not healthy, he was not. He was not even 60% healthy. He was like 50% healthy. He still played, but he was a shell of himself. When Trent Williams is on the field and he's 100% healthy, he is the most dominant force we've ever seen on the offensive line. And to me, that's the guy I look at, the guy that can take over a game, the trenches, the guys that take over the game. So Trent Williams would be my number 2 guy. Where's he?
Yeah, he's at 7. They have him in the top 10 as the highest O lineman.
Trent Williams is my number 2. My number 3 is Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes right now is my number 3. This is what I see. When I watch the game of football, I watch guys that take over games, that change games. And that doesn't mean that Patrick Mahomes doesn't change games. He's got Travis Kelce. He's got Chris Jones. Chris Jones is one of the best defensive players in the league. And by the way, why was Kansas City so good in the playoffs last year? It wasn't because of Patrick Mahomes. It was because of their defense. Their defense was otherworldly. What they did in the playoffs last year. They shut down good offenses. So I know everybody wants to pat Patrick Mahomes on the back. Oh, he's fantastic. He's great. Don't take away from what Andy Reid has done. Don't take away from what Travis Kelce does and how he shields and really takes away everything that you forget what tight ends have to do. Block, catch the ball, do things, run routes. And Trent Williams, who is just an unbelievable offensive lineman. I probably, honestly, the best left tackle to ever play this game.